Morning, my friends. Welcome to Holy Week. I hope you are well today. I want to start off by recognizing how far we have all come in this past year. You may recall that this time last year, we were all in our own homes with our iPads or phones or whatever we were choosing to watch, to participate in Holy Week services and Easter Sunday services. We were at the very beginning of the pandemic, and none of us had any idea, real or otherwise, about when the chaos, the sadness, the depression, the despair, the loss would end. Fast forward to now, a little bit less than a year ago. Easter Sunday last year was in April. And look at us now. Most of us who are watching this video have either been fully vaccinated or are halfway there. Those of us who may be too young to be vaccinated quite yet, meaning we are in our teens, etc., we will be vaccinated, all of us, by April, beginning mid, definitely end of April, beginning of May. That's an incredible journey in just over a year. An incredible journey. And how wonderful is it that we can all celebrate Easter together in person. Don't forget to make your reservation. Email Wendy and get your name down for how many people will be joining you on Easter Sunday. But how incredible is it that we can all be celebrating together? That is such a gift. Such a gift. And that is very appropriate beginning for our chat on the last section of John, chapters 15 through 21. So much took place in this section of this great book. I could speak for hours and still not cover all of the points. So I'm just going to kind of briefly highlight the important parts, because I know you have other things on your agenda today, and I certainly want you to get to them. But we'll start off with the very first lesson in the first chapter. Jesus reminds us that He is the vine and we are the branches, and we get our nourishment through association with Him, through prayer, through fellowship, through connection and communion with Him. He also says that He will prune pieces of the vine, branches that need pruning, that need to be cut back so they can grow, emerge more full, more fresh, more healthy. And I think it is accurate to say that many of us, if not all of us, have been through a healthy dose of pruning in this past year. And this pruning has been painful. I don't know if we have noticed the crepe myrtles that line the street adjacent to the Publix, right across the street from our church. They have been cut back and pruned, if you will. And when you see just the branches or just the base of the tree without any flowers, without any branches, just really cut down to the quick, if you will, that looks painful, right? It's startling to the eye. But just you wait. When the branches come back and the tree returns to life, it will be more lush, more beautiful than ever before. And I hope I'm not the only one who can attest to being made fresh and beautiful and new to a degree on this side of the pandemic. There's so many lessons that I have learned, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn them, because oftentimes in life we don't slow down enough to be patient and listen to the lessons we are being taught. That's what this pandemic has done for so many of us, and I hope you join me in being grateful for that. Another one of the lessons we learn in this section of John is that Jesus is always, always, always thinking of us. He promises us multiple times in the book of John and multiple times in the other Gospels that even though He will be leaving our presence, He would be leaving the presence of the disciples for that moment in time, that He would speak on their behalf and send them an advocate to guide them in their ways. And there's a section in the book of John towards the end where Jesus is on the cross And at the foot of that cross are a handful of people. Mary, his mother, Mary Magdalene, and also the disciple who Jesus loved, John. And we will recall from the reading that Jesus says to his mother, "Mother, here is your son." And to John, the disciple, "Son, here is your mother." And what he was saying was that he had made it so that John would take Mary in and provide for her, look after her. He did that for his mother, even when he was moments away from taking his last breath, and in a fashion that none of us will hopefully ever experience. I can't imagine any of us dying the way Jesus did. But in spite of all the pain he was going through, he remembered his mother. And you can count on the fact that he's going to remember us. We never leave his side. Or I should say, he never leaves our side. Sometimes we go through the peaks and valleys of our life, and we may at times feel like we've left his side, but surely we all know that he's never left our side. And the last lesson that we get from the Gospels, perhaps not the book of John in particular, but definitely the book of Luke, right before he is crucified, he utters these words, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." So he is willing to forgive his crucifiers, the ones who are persecuting him. He is willing to forgive them because truly they do not know what they do. What does that mean for the rest of us, folks? That means we are in some pretty darn good shape. We know that the supply of mercy, grace, forgiveness, and love that come to us from Jesus, it's never ending and overflowing and ever flowing. What confidence and peace that brings us as we enter in to the second part of Holy Week, being Wednesday, Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, and ultimately Easter Sunday. So I'm not going to finish the rest of the book of John because that needs to be reserved for the story on Easter Sunday. But I will share with you what my t-shirt says because I don't think the video was able to catch it. It simply says, "Not to spoil the ending, but everything is going to be okay." Everything is going to be okay. And right now, everything is okay. The blessings that have been provided to us are abounding, and they are never ending. Just remember that he is the vine and we are the branches. We need to stay close to him, undergo any necessary pruning, and at the end, be grateful for his gifts of love, grace, mercy, and forgiveness. Blessings to you on this beautiful day. I hope to see you perhaps on Good Friday or Easter Sunday. And again, don't forget, if you are planning to join us on Easter Sunday, please do make your reservations. I will see you same time, same place next week. Love to you.